Get ready for the biggest moves in the league, because we are kicking things off with LeBron James. We have breaking news that LeBron James taking a veteran minimum deal is not in the cards at all. NBA insider Jake Fisher has given us the inside scoop, confirming that despite interest from every contender, it does not sound like a minimum salary deal is on the table for the four-time champion this offseason. We dive deep into what this means for his future and the massive market he is creating. Outbid the Pistons for him. We examine what Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka is considering, including trade strategies involving players like Rui Hachimura and Luke Kennard, because signing a center right now presents a major financial hurdle. We also hear from Pistons president of basketball operations, Trajan Langdon, on Detroit's firm commitment to retaining Duren. And finally, we turn to the roster shakeup as Luke Kennard hints at what could decide his future with the Lakers. Sharpshooting guard Luke Kennard has spoken out about his desire to make an impact and win in Los Angeles, even as he navigates his free agency status. We also look at the situation with Jackson Hayes, who is a potential priority for the Lakers due to his relationship with Luka Doncic and the need for frontcourt depth. Don't miss a single second of this action. Sign up to our free newsletter and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest news. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James is entering a significant offseason as an unrestricted free agent, drawing interest from numerous contenders. While speculation suggests many teams are actively pursuing the four-time champion, NBA insiders are clarifying expectations regarding his potential contract situation if he returns for a 24th season. According to insider Jake Fisher, the notion that James would accept a veteran minimum salary is not in the cards. Fisher stressed that recent conversations indicate this is not a viable option. This stance is logical given James's continued elite productivity, evidenced by his 2025-26 regular season averages of 20.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 7.2 assists, coupled with 51.5% field goal and 31.7% three-point shooting. However, this high performance raises questions about the potential ceiling for his off-season market. To match his previous all-star level output and remain a contender, James will likely need a substantial contract, suggesting a return to the Lakers at a specific figure or a sign-and-trade arrangement with Los Angeles. James's impact on the Lakers was significant, helping them secure the number 4 seed in the Western Conference and leading them to a series victory against the Houston Rockets in the playoffs. His postseason performance was strong, averaging 23.2 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 7.3 assists across 10 games. With his proven talent, James is set to command a serious market, making the upcoming offseason a key indicator of how much teams are willing to invest in his 24th NBA season. Former Phoenix Suns center Deandre Ayton is facing a critical offseason decision as his first season with the Los Angeles Lakers concludes, marked by significant friction between the player and the coaching staff. After being traded from the Suns and waived by the Trail Blazers, Ayton signed a 2-year contract with the Lakers last summer, but the initial experience has been fraught with challenges. Early in the season, Lakers coach J.J. Redick publicly expressed frustration, stating that Ayton was frustrated and did not feel he was receiving the ball. This sentiment was amplified by reports from ESPN, which detailed the Lakers' training staff's attempts to motivate him, including labeling his water bottles with DA's crunk juice. Further tension arose from reports suggesting Ayton felt pressured to change his game, with sources indicating he felt the team was trying to mold him into a different role, quoting him as saying, "They're trying to make me Clint Capela. I'm not no Clint Capela." These comments resonated widely in NBA circles, prompting criticism from former Suns front office member Amin Elhassan. The criticism continued as Rick later expressed concerns in April that Ayton just hasn't been able to catch the ball, despite coaching staff efforts to integrate him more into the offense. The Lakers' season culminated in a sweep by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ayton acknowledged his season was a very humbling experience, noting that he made a lot of sacrifices. He admitted that his experience differed from his expectations, stating, "I came in here with a scorer's mentality, and we don't really need that." He explained that he had to adjust his game, focusing on rebounding and rim protection, which was what the team required for success, even though it wasn't his preferred style. With only 27 years old, Ayton has a player option for next season worth $8.1 million. The upcoming offseason centers on Ayton's priorities, whether he wants to continue as a rim protector or explore opportunities to be a primary scorer. If a more scoring-focused role is desired, Ayton may opt out of the player option and seek a new NBA home. However, given the difficulties he caused in Los Angeles, securing a favorable contract, even on a one-year deal, appears unlikely. Experts suggest that if Ayton seeks a more prominent scoring role, he will likely need to sign elsewhere. The outcome of the Ayton-Lakers pairing remains to be seen, as the Lakers have, once again, faced the challenges familiar to Suns fans. The Los Angeles Lakers face a significant hurdle in their pursuit of center Jalen Duren this offseason, as the Detroit Pistons appear set on retaining the star player. Duren is a restricted free agent, meaning a non-Pistons team, including the Lakers, would need to make a substantial offer that Detroit is unwilling to match. The primary obstacle for the Lakers is financial. With significant resources already committed to signing Austin Reeves to a new maximum contract and retaining LeBron James, the Lakers likely lack the necessary cap space to outbid the Pistons for Duren, unlike teams such as the Brooklyn Nets or Chicago Bulls. Furthermore, the Lakers have existing needs on the wing. Adding to the difficulty is the Pistons' firm stance on Duren's future. During his exit interview on Tuesday, Pistons president of basketball operations Trajan Langdon made it unequivocally clear that Detroit is 110% committed to retaining Duren. Langdon praised Duren's recent performance, stating, "JD had a fantastic season. He was one of the biggest contributors to us being a #1 seed. We look forward to coming together with his representation, getting a deal done, and for him continuing to be a Piston." This commitment has sparked concern among Lakers fans. Despite recent speculation that poor playoff performance might sway Detroit to let Duren depart, Langdon's comments suggest a long-term plan. Duren is a 22-year-old rising asset who earned an all-star selection and has been central to Detroit's ascent in the Eastern Conference, reportedly showing good chemistry with Cade Cunningham. Given Duren's likely unattainability, Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka is advised to pivot his strategy. Instead of pursuing a direct signing, Pelinka should focus on identifying trade opportunities to strengthen the center position. The recommended approach involves dangling assets, including potential sign-in trade options like Rui Hachimura and/or Luke Kennard, to see if any starting caliber centers emerge for sale. Signing a center at this juncture is deemed too costly for the Lakers' current financial structure. The Los Angeles Lakers are facing a significant roster shakeup as several players, including sharpshooting guard Luke Kennard, are set to become free agents this summer, potentially reshaping the team's landscape ahead of next season. Kennard, acquired from the Atlanta Hawks before the trade deadline, recently offered insight into his future with the franchise during an exit interview. He expressed a strong desire to make an impact and win championships, stating that playing alongside established greats like those on the Lakers roster is an honor. Kennard, who provided solid trade deadline contributions as a ball handler, disruptor, and scorer, demonstrated his value with an average of 9 points, 2.6 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game, complemented by strong shooting percentages. While his playoff numbers saw an increase, the Lakers' interest in retaining him remains uncertain, with speculation pointing toward him serving as a solid bench role player depending on his contract terms. In the frontcourt, veteran center Jackson Hayes is also an unrestricted free agent, and he is considered a potential top priority for the Lakers in free agency, largely due to his established relationship with Luka Doncic and the need for frontcourt depth. Hayes has publicly expressed a strong desire to remain with the organization, citing his love for the team, staff, and the legacy of the Lakers. Reports, including one from ESPN, suggest Hayes is a strong candidate for a re-signing. Other notable unrestricted free agents on the roster include LeBron James and Rui Hachimura. While Austin Reeves has a player option for next season, it is anticipated he will decline it. Marcus Smart and Deandre Ayton also possess player options, though their decisions before the June 29 deadline remain uncertain. The influx of free agency talent suggests the Lakers will be strategically rebuilding their roster for the upcoming season.